What's up, good people? This one is going to be a little different than anything. For those of you that are here for any stock news, I won't be talking about stock, and I'm actually just going to be talking about Shiba Inu. And I may get flack for this, but I'm asking you to watch this one to the end. I'm not going to talk about any links. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe to the page, but I feel led to make this a video because people are out there lying on my father. And I'm going to tell you who my father is in just a few minutes. So there's a lot of videos that's been going around about Shiba Inu and prophecy. A lot of people are spiritualizing or hyper spiritualizing Shiba Inu. And to be honest with you, I got quite disturbed. So when you use God's name for your own private edification, that's using the Lord thy God's name in vain, in vanity, because you're using it for yourself. Now, I can't tell you that God didn't say this, that, or the other to someone else. And I'm not calling any names, but I have watched some videos that were quite disturbing because it gives Christians a bad name and a bad rap. And it makes, it's like guilt by association. So I want you guys to use a spirit of discernment. God is not telling people that Shiba Inu is this holy coin. And oddly enough, I made a video called Everything You Need to Know About Shiba Inu before it ran up, right? And I told the truth, and I caught flack then by the Shiba Inu enthusiast, and whatever that word is, all right? And those people were saying, hey, you're poo-hooing on Shiba Inu. But I told people the truth. You could pull it up. It's called Everything You Need to Know About Shiba Inu. I told the truth. People will make a lot of money, but a lot of people will also lose a lot of money. And these things happen. Now, I am a firm believer in God. And I myself has said in the past, when I started this journey, that I felt that God spoke to me, or I felt that God put it on my heart to educate those of you that follow me. That's what my call is. So I don't see you guys as a number. I see you guys as people, right? But I do know that people will lose their hard-earned money based off of emotions. And it just doesn't work that way. And I'll bring you an example. Joseph in the Bible, right? For those of you that's going to hear this, someone's going to send it to you, and you're super spiritualizing a cryptocurrency. Shame on you. You're using God's name in vain, and you're lying on my Father, which is in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Okay? And so let's not get it twisted. For those of you that are new believers and new Christians, God is not going around telling everybody that Shiba Inu is some holy coin, okay? That is not correct, all right? It's not biblical. As a matter of fact, if you look at the story of Joseph in the Bible, who was the dream interpreter? So a lot of these videos, most of them I've seen, they said, God showed me this in a dream. Well, the ultimate dreamer was Joseph in the Bible. All right. You guys know the whole story of the Electricolor dream coat. All right. If you ever saw that, that was about Joseph. Right. He was the dream interpreter. He dreamed a dream that he had to interpret to Pharaoh. We stopped the story when his brothers, left him for dead and all of that. But if you keep reading, he interpreted a dream for Pharaoh. Right. And that there was a famine coming. And I bring that up as an example on how we should prepare for the upcoming recession, right? But if he saw this and then he prophesied to Pharaoh and interpreted his dream, He didn't just lay back. You know what Joseph had to do? He had to study agriculture. He had to study logistics. He had to study carpentry. He had to study finance. Joseph had to study all of this. And then he had to go and make sure the grain pits were built to spec. All of this stuff he had to do. So what I'm telling you guys, and I'm going to pull up Shiba Inu on a chart here and show you something. I just pulled it up just before I made this. For those of you that think you're going to sit down and pray, and God's going to show you this Shiba Inu coin like, it's the golden ticket. And then you just go and be lazy and don't do anything and don't research anything. And you're just automatically going to just become rich. That's not biblical. And some of these people, I can't speak to everybody, but some of these people are just bold-faced lying. Just the other day, when the market went green, somebody literally came on my page, and I'm not going to expose them. And I pinned a comment, and it said, God showed me that the market is going to tank today. Well, guess what? The market ran up 800 points. So that means that you are a liar. You are a bold-faced liar. And so quit lying on God, because you're going to have to pay for it, because you're going to cause people to invest out of emotions. And then when you put religion in it, that's even worse. And I can tell you guys, I know true prophecy, and I don't believe, me personally, I just believe that 78 to 80% of this prophecy that you hear today are just people trying to elevate themselves. It has nothing to do with God. As a matter of fact, the Bible says that God is going to say, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. I know you're not, because they're false prophets, and it's a lie. You have to do your research. OK, and so these people, I had a dream. And so everybody's having a dream about, like, God has all of this time to just be having everybody dream about Shiba Inu. It's nowhere it's garbage. I'm sorry, good people. It just infuriates me to see it be manipulated like that. So I'm not making this video so you can buy Shiba Inu. I'm making this video saying, don't buy Shiba Inu right now. So you have to do your research. So you know what? I'm going to call Josh, and Josh, he's a technical guy. I want him to pull Shiba Inu up and look at it technically, right? So I bought some the other day because I said I wouldn't touch it until it reached under quad 010, which it did, right? So let's look at it. So I said I wasn't going to touch it until it came under the quad 010, and it did, quad 010. And the other day, it dipped all the way down here, and I bought it somewhere. It was, I'm going to call it Quinn, meaning 5 zeros. Quinn 9 something is when I bought it. But if I was going to buy it, to be honest with you, I would wait. I would wait now. Now, under 10, according to what I see on this chart. And remember, I'm not an analyst. I'm not a charting guy like Josh is. OK, so I would say, yeah, it's safe to start nibbling in this buy zone. But the truth be told, watch this. This is what I was just looking at. If I bought it here and wait till it came back down to 816, which I believe it will, right? So 5 zeros and 1 6. And then instead of you listening to these overhypers telling you it's going to a penny again because all of that foolishness will start over again, look at this. I would just simply sell it here because I believe that this will happen. Bam, right here, right? 816-ish. I believe that would happen. And I believe that this will happen in a short period of time. So the difference between, let's say, 1797, right? Let's just say 1797, right? Or 1698. You know the difference between this or right here, 1797? You know the difference between 1797 and 816? About 100%, over 100%. So while the pumpers and dumpers are telling you it's going to a penny, it's going to a half a cent, and all of this that will take, 50 years to happen, you will literally miss out at 100%. You guys saw me make 700% on a crap coin. But I'm also going to tell you that if you're taking all your money and putting it in the Shiba Inu at this point, I beg your pardon. You're just a fool. You're an arrow looking for a target. Don't do it when you have this type of information in front of you. Just wait. It'll come to you. And if you're dumping money in the Shiba Inu, and if you're into crypto and you don't have any layer ones, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Matic, Solana, you name it. If you don't have any of those and you're dumping all of your money into Shiba Inu because you heard somebody praying over it and prophesying over it, then you're an arrow looking for a target. I know I'm going to catch flack for this, but I got integrity, so I got to tell you guys the truth. These people some of them are evil, okay? And God has nothing to do with it. I hate it when people do just horrible things, and then they say, hey, you know what? I only have to answer to my God. And my God, you're not a Christian. You're a phony. And you guys have to understand that there's a lot of phonies out there propagating like they are believers in the Most High. And they're not. They're just pumpers. So I just had to make this video today after I saw all of these Shiba Inu prophecies and all of this. It made my stomach turn, all right? And then, at the end of the day, we blame God for everything that goes wrong. When God is not the one that's doing it, we're doing it. We're the ones down here messing everything up, and then we blame the Father. Just think about it. For those of you that have kids, if your kids were just lying on you, they don't do their homework, they take the car, they go out drinking, they get drunk, and they crash the car and they kill somebody. And then they go, why did my father let this happen? When they're the ones that's doing it, that's what we're doing to God. We blame everything on him, and it's not. So I don't want to get off on that tantrum, but Shiba Inu and any other out of the 18 to 20,000 cryptos, you need to do your work, your homework, and study. The stock market, you need to do your homework and study. It does not work the way that these people say it is with all of this fake, false prophecy. And I'm a Christian, but I call bull where I see bull, right? I call it like I see it. And it's not easy to have integrity and go against the grain. I could just sit back and not say anything and let people get scammed out of their money, and I wouldn't feel good, right? So for those of you that have seen one of these Shiba Inu prophecy videos and you're just believing and praying to God, that's not the way it works. It's not biblical. Pray to God for information and do your homework. Study. Dollar cost average. Don't try to get rich on any coin or any stock. Just simply dollar cost average if you're new, okay? And put money in here. If you're going to buy it, make sure it's money that's not going to hurt you. It should not be bill money. It should not be your mortgage or rent money that you're going to need. Guys, it shouldn't be your child support. It shouldn't be any of that. If you want to put some Starbucks money in here at this point, then go ahead. But just like I said, I believe that it'll go back down to at least the 509s, and then it could come back to 16 something. And then you'll pass up 100% trying to be greedy, right? That's just not the way it works, okay? So I had to make this, and I just want to say, and I know one of you guys that are making these false prophecy videos will see this. Shame on you, all right? I'm going to leave it right there, good people. I'm not talking about anything else. I just thought I'd had to clear that up. I wanted to put this on a Saturday so I don't have to deal with this foolishness on a Sunday. Hey, let's do the work. There is no shortcuts in life. We got to study. All right. God showed me that there's going to be a great transfer of wealth. And that's what I've been telling you guys. But without me even saying it, there's already something called the great transfer that's happening right now. The baby boomers are just transferring a lot of money. Google it. Don't just listen to some of these nut jobs, because I can't say what God said to anybody else. But do your own study, okay? Research before you react, all right? And protect your money by doing your own research before you do anything that anybody suggests, including me, all right? We got to keep it clean out here, good people. I'm going to leave it right there. Let me know if you saw one of these videos. Just leave me a comment and tell me what you truly think. We'll talk about it later. Peace.